Friends in the Corner, a new podcast experience in the bluegrass state of Kentucky. Welcome back in, everybody, to the show. It's Dan Pauly, your host, coming back at you here today with episode 13. Happy November, everybody. Man, let that sink in for a minute. It's already November for 2018. Where has the year gone? I mean, it feels like yesterday was just New Year's Day, and my birthday is in the earlier part of the year, so this is very surreal for me just to kind of look at the calendar and being like, where's everything gone? We're coming up to 2019. Everyone's already starting to make New Year's plans and holiday plans. Christmas music is on the radio, unfortunately, at this point. But hey, to each his own. Happy November. And I want to say thank you to everyone who listened to our show back in October and the October Originals. Yes, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who took the time to listen to some of the original content we put out in October. We got some really good reviews and really good comments back on some of the episodes we put out there, from the bourbon review, the movie review. So here's the story. So we're going to be hoping to kind of trinkle some of those special episodes here and in there of the podcast in the weeks to come as well, especially in this upcoming month. But this week, we go back to the interviews. And this week, we've got an awesome interview that I did with the awesome people at Kentucky Blended Nutrition, KBN. So I can't wait to share that with you. But before we get to that interview, I guess we got to talk about it, don't we? It's inevitable. I mean, we have to talk about it. Kentucky football. What happened this past weekend at Kroger Field in Lexington? We had all the energy going into the game, but we did not come ready to play. And Georgia came into our house and took that win from us. You know, we could talk about the calls. We could talk about players getting ejected. We could talk about Benny Snell's being held to a minimum yards. But, man, it was a nasty loss for UK football. But, hey, we can't get our heads down just yet. There's still a lot of football to play here, and Kentucky still has a chance to go 10-2. When was the last time you can remember us talking about Kentucky going 10-2 in a regular season football game? It's been a while. You might have to go back to Bear Bryant if you really want to look up those stats. But hey, let's cheer on these Cats till the end. Make sure we get to a big bowl game. Hopefully a New Year's Six bowl. You know, maybe we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited to cheer the Cats on for football the rest of the season, as well as cheering on the Kentucky Wildcats in basketball. Now, I do want to say this episode does come out on November 7th, but I am recording before UK does play Duke, because that game's at 9:30 at night. And I don't know about y'all, I'm a little bit older in my age and a little weaker and tiresome in my age. I can't stay up for those late games. So for the youthful people that can stay up and watch that Kentucky basketball game, more power to you. So if we won, yes. If we didn't, But hey, there's still a lot of basketball left to play. I'm excited for this Kentucky basketball season to get started. And if you haven't done it yet, you should listen to the Kentucky basketball preview that me and Off the Cuffs Adam Banks did on our previous episode. It is in our archives right now if you want to check that out on SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. And that's true for any of our 12 previous episodes. If you want to hear us talking to some other awesome companies out in the Lexington area like West 6 and A Cup of Commonwealth, you can hear that. If you want to hear us talk to some great radio personalities like Max Godby and DJ Otis Mattis, you can hear that too. If you want to hear us do an interview with an up-and-coming country music star like Ryan Davis, that is there as well. So go check out our archives on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and YouTube. And make sure you like us, subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you leave us a review on iTunes and Stitcher. That helps us get more traction and get things going here. And also remember, you can follow our show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at FITC Podcast. That's FITC Podcast. And if you have ideas for the show, I'm open to them. You can just email me at friendsinthecorner@gmail.com. That's friendsinthecorner, all together, lowercase, @gmail.com. Well, let's get into today's show. Why don't we? So just a couple months ago, me and my girlfriend Catherine found this awesome nutrition store here in the Lexington area called Kentucky Blended Nutrition, KBN. And when you walk into their store, the first thing you're going to notice is a giant wall listing of all their different protein shakes that they have available that they can make. And a book just full of different recipes that they can do for these shakes as well. It is kind of overwhelming. It makes you want to keep going back and back and back and trying those. And then they also have a number of different nutrition supplements that they can show you and a number of different health plans that they can show you as well, just to kind of help you get on that health track. And hey, I mean, I said it earlier at the start of this podcast. 2018 is coming to an end. It's time to start thinking about those New Year's resolutions. And hey, maybe KBN can help you get onto that New Year's resolution of losing weight, getting healthier, getting back in shape. Maybe they can help you out with that. So I decided to sit down and talk with some of the great people over at KBN. Kenderick Lawson is the owner. Shardai Embry is the co-owner. And they graciously gave me their time to sit down and talk to me about what they hope to do in the Lexington area and what got them into the health business as well. So I'm excited to share this interview with you guys. If you're looking to get healthy in the new year, let's see how they can help you out right here, right now.
All right, everybody. Well, we're excited to start this interview off here today. We got some special people that we're going to be joining us here today with a business and a great company that we're going to be talking about here today. But listen, we know that there's only a few more weeks left in 2018. We're going to get ready to start that new year. New Year's resolutions are starting off. A lot of people want to get healthier, want to get better looking by the end of 2019 here, and we're going to tell you guys how to do it here. So I want to introduce you guys to Mr. Kenderick Lawson and Shardai and Embry from Kentucky Blended, and they're going to tell us a little about their company. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good, thank you.
Absolutely. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about how I experienced Kentucky Blended a little bit here. So my girlfriend lives in Lawrenceburg, and we started going to a little company up there called The Mix, and we love The Mix. It's a good little company up there that kind of does some stuff similar to you guys. But we said we would love to find something like this in Lexington, and they said, "Well, aren't you in luck? We got a place for you." And they told us all about you guys, and we came down here and just fell in love with your company ever since. Can you guys tell us a little bit about what you guys do with your company?
Yeah. So actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. The Mix is where I got started at. But yeah, what we do, I mean, we're a nutrition company. Basically, we're just out here trying to help everybody get in shape and feel great and give them energy. I mean, we service all of Kentucky, but I mean, Lexington is where we're located at, and we're just trying to, make the community better, bring it in together, and help them feel better.
And Kendrick, what got you started in this company? What made you decide to go into the nutrition field?
Basically, I mean, statistically saying, Kentucky is ranked 8th for overall obesity, especially among African Americans like myself. Over 40% of that is obesity. So we're just trying to make an impact, not just with our community, but everybody in general.
Awesome. And so you guys opened up here in 2016, was that correct?
2016.
2016. And you guys started working with a lot of the stuff, a lot of the menu that you guys have here with the teas and the aloe shots, which is something I didn't even know was a possible thing. So I'd love to talk more about that. And then obviously the shakes. And so how did you guys come up with the menu that you guys use for this
So
company?
The menu that we have, I mean, it's a little combination of everything. We've gotten recipes from like different distributors that, work around the country. Herbalife, the company, the products that we use, they've also given us, recipes as well. But then a little bit is from experiments that we've done personally for ourselves. We do this every day, so, we like to look for different flavors. So, I mean, some of it's by experiment. We just look up and find some great tasting shakes. And
then they get added to this nice, beautiful wall that we got behind us here.
Absolutely.
I think that's something that when you pop into the shop, that's the first thing you notice. Like going to a Cup of Commonwealth, you notice the pay it forward wall, but here you notice the wall of smoothies that you guys have back behind here. So
yes,
that's
definitely
awesome.
That's kind of like the eye catcher. So you walk in and you see that and you're just blown away.
Well, and it makes you hard to pick what you want when you come in here. So you got to keep coming back and keep trying them all. You
gotta try them all. You gotta
try like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. So yeah, that's awesome. Well, and you said you find a lot of your recipes just online, just from experimenting with different stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, online, Pinterest is really good, especially for like being creative and coming up with like different ideas. You can actually take like a natural recipe for like actual food and figure out how you can tweak it into a shake form and make the shake taste exactly like it.
So, what exactly goes into the shake? So, what's the difference between if I buy a shake here, if I go to McDonald's down around here and buy a shake from them?
So the products that we use is Herbalife. Herbalife's the #1 nutrition company in the world. So that makes a huge difference. It's based on science. I back and believe all the products, and all the products are tested and safe for consumption. But I mean, there's so many flavors. There's so many different varieties that you can choose from. Like I said, everything is safe and tested, and you see the results. The results that we get from it that's what keeps you coming back for more. Because me personally, I'm a person that wants to continuously see results, whether it's with skincare or bodily, like weight and everything like that.
So do you guys like offer any type of nutrition programs, like along with your shakes to your customers?
And I'll actually let Shardai talk about that.
So yeah, we have programs that actually help you lose weight. We have a plan that we have a quick start program. So if you're looking to lose 10 to 15 pounds in a certain amount of time, you can purchase that one. We have a advanced program that you can, if you're looking to lose weight up to like 20 to 30 pounds, and then the ultimate if you're trying to lose more than that. So there's different programs and different products that can help you get a certain goal that you're trying to reach, which is pretty amazing because they're all doctor tested, like Kenderick said before. They're actually tested 8 times before they go out to the consumer and to the customer. So these are some of the top doctors in the world that are doing and designing these type of products. So the trainings, we all attend the trainings too to learn about those products, to share it with you guys in the community as well.
That's awesome. And we were talking about some of the products. As we mentioned, the shakes are obviously the big thing, but we also, when you come in, you get a cup of tea and the aloe shot. And like I mentioned, so here in the mix, those are the first 2 places I ever had an aloe shot in my tea before. So what exactly does aloe do for the body? That why you think that's a beneficial thing to serve to people?
So if you know, aloe is a plant, and it actually helps with the aloe that we drink. The concentrated helps with your digestive system. So it's going to help with bloating, indigestion, heartburn, and it's also going to absorb the good nutrients of the body as well, and then get rid of the
That
bad.
sounds like me after bar. Maybe I just need to have some aloe before after I come back.
Definitely. But yeah, that's what is aloe, and we have like different flavors as well. My favorite, hands down, is a mandarin. Love it. My customers love it. I mean, it's a pretty popular aloe shot flavor.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, hey, happy to hear. So that's your favorite tea. And how about shakes? What's y'all's favorite shakes?
I gotta go with the Dirty Monkey.
Dirty Monkey. What's
is,
a Dirty Monkey?
The banana caramel and chocolate.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a handful, but it's good for sure. My next one would probably have to be the new caramel apple. Herbalife just came out with a new base caramel apple flavor, so it's just like caramel apple, and it's delicious.
That's awesome. What about you, Kendrick?
I would have to say my favorite flavor, of course, is peanut butter pie.
Oh.
I'm a huge peanut butter fan, but also peanut butter gives you an extra 4 grams of protein, so that helps me stay full a little bit longer. So it's always a great shake to go to.
Yeah. Well, and that's what's awesome about Kentucky Blended when you guys come in here is, I always feel like I'm those late night cravings or like what those cravings are in today where it's like, I just want to have something kind of sugary and fun. But this kind of lets you have your cake and eat it too in a certain ways, especially with the birthday cake shake you got up there. But you get to kind of have that kind of sweet, enjoy that sweet tooth, but also have like a
healthier option to it.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that all of our inputs that we use are sugar-free other than the fruit. So, I mean, sugar content, you're only getting 9 grams of sugar, which if you're using it for a meal, which is actually really low. And we dilute it. We use water, so water and ice, actually.
Water and ice. Okay, well, awesome. Very cool, very cool. And, you guys have been here since 2016, got started here. And why did you choose this side of Lexington up here? We're right off Nicholasville Road. Is there a particular reason for this area?
So really, we chose this location. We actually didn't know that Planet Fitness was going to be across the street, but by coincidence, they did show up shortly after we opened. But we chose this side of Lexington just because it's more popular. I mean, there's probably the most traffic in Lexington. But it's also, I mean, it's affordable for what we're trying to do, and it's an easy avenue to where we can reach so much of the community.
I was going to say, you're not too far away. You're hopping a skip down from the University of Kentucky, so I'm assuming you guys probably get a good pull from there.
Yes.
I work at BCTC, so I'm sure you get some of my students in and out of here every once in a while, too. So,
yes,
yeah.
Definitely. And we're actually located in a hospital, too, as well, so that's our second location.
And that's what I was going to ask about here. So can you tell us a little about that second location here and what went into getting that started up?
Yeah. Actually, the hospital approached us, so that was like a blessing in itself. But they just had a vacant area, and, you know, they asked us if we would be interested in looking at it. And, of course, when I went in, I'm just like, this is amazing because it's so many people in Lexington, especially that's like Baby Central. That's the mother's hospital.
Yes.
So when I saw that, I'm like, we could just start impacting them young, like before they're even born.
Right.
Because, I mean, these products are safe enough that you can use during pregnancy. So, I mean, we're starting early. We're trying to hit all avenues of life.
All right. And is there any plans to open up any more locations outside of these two?
Absolutely, yes. We're actually in the works of opening another location.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. A third location we will be opening actually in Louisville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we are, expanding, and we're always looking to expand because, like we said, Kentucky's 8th for obesity, so we just want to make an impact to try to help Kentucky.
And so that's my next question I have here is, so you've talked about when we started this, about the stats of, obesity here in Kentucky and stuff like that. You guys have been open here for 2 years. So what impact have you guys seen that you guys have had on the community since you guys got started here back in 2016?
Well, actually, I'll just start with the freshest impact that we've made with the community. We're actually doing our weight loss challenge right now. We have over 35 participants in the challenge, and it's been going on this is the start of the 4th week, and we are over a total of 80 pounds lost. And over 35 people, over 80 pounds lost in under 4 weeks. I think that's amazing. So that's just a tidbit of what we do. Like I said, we've been here for a little over 2 years. So, I mean, it goes on from there. We have, fitness classes. We have cardio drumming, which is Mondays and Wednesdays.
Here at the shop?
Here at the shop.
Cardio drumming.
5 a.m. workouts at UFit with Shardai and her team. And then we also, when the weather was nice, we were doing hiking trips. We're always just trying to be out and about. And we also have fit camps in the park when it was warm. So
this is a good, especially because I mentioned at the start here, we're dwindling down to the end of 2018. By the time this episode comes out, it's going to be the first week of November.
Yeah.
So this is a good spot for people that really want to get back on that New Year's resolution, try to get fit, try to get healthy with the new year coming around.
Yes, definitely. And just with it's a community. So, everybody comes in here. We're all friendly. And, we're just trying to brighten up somebody's day. So, it starts there. Like, it starts with a smile. If you come in and you see a bright smile on our face, it just starts your day off, right?
Yeah.
And not even that. we're here good, bad, whenever. You're just not having a good day. It's a healthy bar. You can come in here and just chat and, get the health from being happy.
Yeah. Hey.
Feed off that too. With me, a lot of people think that weight loss is a struggle or something that they have to do, and it's just so bad, and I don't want to go through it. But with Herbalife kind of makes it fun because the shakes are really good. I've been on the products for 6 months, and I have had a shake every day for breakfast. So the shakes are that good, and it should be fun to lose weight because you're basically transforming your body into something new, and then it's going to also transform your mind to where, hey, I'm actually doing this. I've lost 20 pounds. Didn't think I could do that, but now I can. So, letting the community know, like, we are providing a way in a fun way to lose weight. It doesn't have to be deadly. It doesn't have to be, I got to go to the gym. Just be happy about the gym and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's my little input on that.
That's awesome. And, Herbalife is obviously what you guys have talked about, what you utilize in your products here. You've talked about how it's the number one nutrient supplement. So how did you guys come across Herbalife yourselves? Were you guys just personal users of the product? And then after you started the shop, this is like how you guys went into it?
So with me, I found Kenderick on Instagram, which was amazing. I had ran into Herbalife my sophomore year of college, but the guy was in San Diego, California, and that was back in 2014. At that time, I didn't know many people in Lexington doing it. I don't even think people in Lexington or Kentucky was doing it. And then I ran into it again after graduating from college and then being a college recruiter. I was just like, hey, I got to do something. I've gained too much weight. I got to do something. So I found Kenderick on Instagram, and I literally just hashtag Herbalife KY, and that's what it popped up. I guess he had used the hashtag on one of his posts, and his name popped up. And I messaged him, wanted to get on the products, sign up as a preferred member, which allows me to get discounts off the products and help you, be on the products for a long time. You definitely want the discount. And then I was looking into the business opportunity, and I have an entrepreneur mindset, so that's what it kind of ties in with the business opportunity of just creating your own business. And then I told him I wanted to do it and impact the community, and that's how I got into it.
That's awesome. Yeah. Very cool.
All right, and the way that actually me and my wife both got started in it, we went into a nutrition club just like the Mix, just like Kentucky Blended, and we tried a shake. We were like, I was mind blown. I don't know about my wife, but I was mind blown, and I was like, I can do this, and I can get results from this. So we both in agreement, decided to try it. They actually had a fit camp, so one of the free classes that you can go and work out with. So we started going to that and then doing the shakes. And then after 3 months, we were both down over 40 pounds. We were like, it can't be this easy. But honestly, it was. I mean, we were just doing the fit camps, just walking in our free time with the kids and just seeing results. And the results is what kind of brought me into it. After I saw that and saw what was possible, I inquired more about, joining the business, and from there we moved really fast.
That's awesome. So, yeah. And now you've been here 2 years with a spot, open up a second one.
Yes.
And a third one on the way in Louisville. So happy to hear that you're going to Louisville. Just don't go out there a Cards fan, man. Okay, stay true to your blue roots right here. so
Always.
Yeah, but absolutely. And I wasn't really expecting it, but we had a nice little live audience here tonight as well.
Yeah, we did. Team is here too.
Yeah, how you guys doing tonight? Man, and I will say, you were talking about friendly staff. I always feel like I'm welcome when in here. Me and my girlfriend always think about that. It's like, y'all are giving Sal Sanchez and Capicama a run for the money for the friendliest store in the town here.
Hey,
so the challenge, Gauntlet's been dropped here. Let's go. But that's awesome.
Thank you.
But guys, I just want to say thank you so much for your time here today. Learn a little bit about your product. At this time, I just want to give the floor to you. If you guys have any products you want to pitch, social media, whatever, I'll leave this time up to you guys.
Well, thank you definitely. We appreciate being able to be on. Would definitely want to shout out a new product that we just had come out. It's called the High Protein Iced Coffee. The stuff is amazing. I think we will definitely give Starbucks a run for their money.
Ooh.
It's 100 calories. It has 2 grams of sugar, 15 grams of protein, and it's absolutely amazing. It's mocha flavored. You can use it hot or cold, and literally you can make it in less than probably 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So, Shardai, you got anything?
Don't really have a product. I would like to, if people are interested, have questions or concerns, you can reach out to Kenderick or I. I know my Instagram is Shar24Fit, and then you can find Kenderick on Instagram as Change to Inspire, just straight like that, no caps or nothing. But we just want to impact Lexington with these products because we know that we've experienced them and what they've done to us and other people in the community. So we're just trying to get them into people's households as much as possible. So we would like to help you guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys again. I'm excited to see this new location start up, what you guys are going to be doing with the other location. And obviously I'll be coming back here. Maybe I'll see you guys around the New Year's. Got to get some of this 2018 weight off of here. But yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's it for our interview with Kentucky Blended Nutrition KBN. I want to thank the entire KBN staff for joining me on this interview and giving a little bit of their insight into what they're hoping to do here in the Lexington area. Listen, if you want to follow them on social media, you can find them at KYB Nutrition on Twitter and Facebook. You can also go to their stores at 128 Burt Road off of Nicholasville Road in Lexington and 170 North Eagle Creek Drive over off Richmond Road as well. And also, Don't forget you can follow our show at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at FITC Podcast. That's FITC Podcast. And you can always email the show at friendsinthequarter@gmail.com. That's friendsinthequarter, all together lowercase, @gmail.com. Come back next week as we take one of our October originals and put it into November. We'll see you then. That's a wrap.